The biggest puja in West Bengal is the Durga Puja during the month of October. We are taking a trip with the West Bengal Tourism Department to visit the houses and see how the puja is celebrated in the outskirts of Calcutta. The goddess Durga epitomizes victory of good over evil. According to Bengali tradition, the goddess Durga with her children visits her parental home during this time before she goes back to her husband, Lord Shiva. The Goswami house in Srirampur have been celebrating this puja for over 300 years.
আশ্বিনের শারদ রাতে জেগে উঠেছে আলোকমঞ্জিত ধরণীর বহিরাকাশে অন্তরিত মেঘমালা প্রকৃতির অন্তরাকাশে জাগরিত জ্যোতির্ময়ী জগন্মাতার আগমন বার্তা আনন্দময়ী মহামায়ার পদধ্বনি অসীম ছন্দে বেজে উঠে রূপলোক ও রসলোকে আনে নবভাব মাধুরীর সঞ্জীবন তাই আনন্দিতা শ্যামলী মাতৃকার চিন্ময়ীকে মৃন্ময়ীতে আবাহন।
Next, we are visiting the Shaurafuli Ghosh Niketan. The puja at the Rajbari in Shaurafuli is very popular. The idol of the goddess is said to have been excavated from underneath the ground after a vision appeared to the Raja Manohar Roy in his dream. The temple is looked after by a trust formed by the members of this family. The Hancheshwari temple is dedicated to the goddess Kali. It was started by Raja Nrsimhadev Roy and later completed by his widow Rani Shankari. The architecture is the representation of our human body.
संताय कारणत्र एतवे निवेदयामि संगति परमेश्वर नमो शिवाय नमो शिवाय नमो शिवाय सामने चांदर আছে নি ওখানে দেখুন
Next to the Hanseshwari temple is the Vasudev temple, which was constructed by us.The in 1679. It is a terracotta temple which is in the style of Bengal temple architecture. This temple is dedicated to Lord Vishnu. The Datta Roy mansion stands next to the temple complex. The mansion is more or less intact, but it is a private property. We are now at Guptipada. We will have lunch here and see a puja which is over 500 years old. I won't be allowed to record the idol, so I will just show you the house from outside. This rath or chariot is a temple which is nearly 280 years old. It is 4-storied with a height of 36 feet. The Vrindavan Chandra Mat is arranged in a quadrangle enclosed within a high wall. The 4 shrines are dedicated to Chaitanya, Vrindavan Chandra, Ram Chandra and Krishna Chandra. The temple of Chaitanya is one of the earliest Bengal style temples still standing. It was built during the reign of Akbar. The Vrindavan temple was built in 1801. The Ramchandra temple was built in the 17th century and it has a rich terracotta facade. This temple complex was built in 1809 by Raja Teja Chandra Bahadur. It is situated in Kalna. There are 74 temples in the outer circle and 34 temples in the inner circle, all dedicated to Lord Shiva. The outer circle has lingas which are black in color, and the inner circle has lingas which are white in color. The Shiv lingas in the outer circle represent the world we live in, where white symbolizes good deeds and black symbolizes sins. It is only through prayers to the Lord Shiva that one gets to see the world filled with pure thoughts and deeds. Such a world is symbolized by the inner circle of the temples. The Lalji temple in Kalna was built in 1739 by Braja Kishori Devi, the wife of Maharaja Jagatram. The main deities are Radha and Krishna, and there are miniature panels which surround the base of the temple depicting scenes from the Puranas. There is a dancing hall in front of the temple. The day is coming to an end, and we had a short spell of rain, as you could see. It was a very enriching day for us. We didn't realize how much of these hidden gems are there in the districts of Bengal, where you can learn a lot about the architecture and history of Bengal itself.